We're getting ready for the arrival of 20 Coturnix quail. They're going to be about 4 weeks old when they arrive. They're coming in the mail, overnight shipping. We're expecting those to show up sometime this week.
Hold up. This is not what Hill Family Homestead used to look like. There we go, that's better. Yeah, that's where we used to live. And the long story, no, we don't have time, it'll take too long. The short story is, we moved. We may not have as much space, but we are not going to stop homesteading, as you can see. And right now, the project is quail. Here's our quail run. We're going to have about 20 quail, and we're going to get them in a couple of days. But we need to build them something a little bit more enclosed so that they are protected from the elements. And here is our Granny Smith apple tree. We've filled our backyard so far with 3 blueberry bushes, 2 apple trees, and 2 fig trees.
We've got about a 1/4 acre here, so quail make good animals if you have a limited amount of space. We don't have to have as much space as we would for chickens. This setup here is about 20 square feet. It's a little bit more, 4.5 by 4.5. So they say you want a minimum of 1 square foot per bird with quail, and this will provide more than enough because we'll also have an inside hutch, and it'll give them some more shelter, a more sheltered area inside. This is kind of exposed to the elements, but this isn't really meant to be their main pen. This is just to give them the ability to free range and be on the grass, and not cooped up inside a cage all day off the ground on wires. So we got this to contain them all. It's going to take a little bit of retrofitting to get it set up and ready for quail, but the hutch, once it's built, will go inside. It'll have about a 2 foot by 4 foot footprint, and it'll be raised up off the ground so that they'll be able to stay dry if the ground gets wet. And we're going to put some weather wrapping around 3 of the sides of this thing so that wind and rain doesn't blow through so easily, and just make it a little better of a shelter for them. So this costs about $150 at Tractor Supply. Not too bad. Really easy to put together. So here are all the materials ready. So my plan is to build this 4 feet by 2 feet. It'll be open on the bottom with hardware cloth screen so that the droppings can fall through. 3 sides will be solid wood, and the front side open for them to run up and down into freely. And it'll be raised up off the ground by about 1 foot using these cedar 2x4 as posts for the feet. And then I got some cedar 1x2s for the frame for the floor. And then that way the lowest portions of it are more rot resistant and insect resistant. Here we have it. This is our quail hutch. So we've got it protected on 3 sides, blocked from the wind. We'll put some straw in here so they can nest up inside it.
Wait, we're gonna put some straw in there?
Yep. Tomorrow we'll have to take this canvas and protect 3 sides of the outdoor pen. So there's a little bit of windbreaker out there as well. And then they'll also have this hutch to climb into and get up off the floor if they want. If it's wet and they need somewhere dry or warm during the day in nice weather, they'll be all over the ground and the grass inside their pen, doing what quail do, eating bugs off the ground. That's it for now.